What is going on, everybody? Thank you for choosing Portal Podcast.
And this is the
show.
Weekly Wormhole. Feels a little better than
Why would you just let me finish my fucking thing?
Because you know what? You gotta switch it up, man. We gotta get back to the classics. The classics was the
That is classic.
No, the
I
Weekly
say that...
Wormhole is what the people want.
I mean, let us know. I don't know. I don't know what anybody wants anymore. This is good. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a Weekly Wormhole. Basically, we talk about some shit that you might not know about. Hidden gems. Things that we like. Movies, books, video games, CDs. And we try to bring them to the light of day. Get ready for your spiritual awakening, you fucking nerds. This is gonna be a Stephen King book. It is probably not the one you're thinking about. We're talking about Dr. Sleep. The sequel to The Shining. Guys.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting, but like, this was a long time coming.
Yeah.
This was a long time coming for a sequel. If like, out of any Stephen King book, never did I think, The Shining needs a sequel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like,
yeah,
The Shining is a masterpiece in and of itself. It's...
And why take the risk on making a sequel?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But wow.
Paid off.
Did it pay off, Steven? We are following Danny Torrance, who is the little boy in The Shining.
Red rum.
Danny Torrance is an alcoholic. He is an AA. He is probably not at the best point in his life when the book starts.
In a lot of ways, he actually follows where his father left off.
Which he hates.
Yeah.
Like he hates the fact that he is becoming his father. So in his mind, he's like, I want to be not my dad. Because my dad was a dick. And, you know, he like beat my mom up. And, I don't know. He was like a crazy guy.
And if you know The Shining, which the book is named after, Danny has the ability to shine. He has the ability to see things that are going to happen, see things that have happened, the ability to communicate telepathically with other people that also have The Shining. And what's interesting about his drinking as an adult is that it subdues that ability. It starts to starts to break that ability down.
It mutes it.
And he becomes
very
less powerful.
Yeah, he's very spiritually sensitive, but maybe a coping mechanism for him is to drink because he's like, I'm hearing ghosts all day long. Yeah. I want it to be stopped, so I'm gonna hit the bottle. He works at a hospital, Danny.
Hospice.
Hospice.
Yeah.
So, you know, the end of the road for some of these people. And I think he's like a maintenance guy or something, or he's what is he, like a nurse?
No, he's like a male nurse. Yeah. And by that point, though, he's made some strides in changing his drinking and stuff like that. So it's actually sort of an outlet for him to use what's left of his abilities.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, and honestly, like a lot of the most sad moments of the book, in my opinion,
come from that. When he's at hospice, and he sees these patients go. Now he gets his name. I don't want to say how he gets his name, but you will figure it out. Dr. Sleep is actually somebody. It's not, you know, it's not just a cool name. I mean, it's a dope book name, but you find out why he gets that name. Now there's this girl named Abra. Abra is...
She's Danny 2.0.
Danny 2.0. She is a adolescent who lives with her parents. I'm pretty sure she's in middle school or high school. This girl shines like fucking nobody else. This girl is like the omega of just shining, to a point where it's like her parents are freaked the fuck out. Like, I don't know what to do with my daughter. Why are there spoons on the fucking ceiling?
Yeah. Yeah, because her abilities don't start when she's even a teenager. They start before that. They start when she can't even walk yet.
She's like changing the channel of the TV with her head as a baby.
Yeah, so...
Which is like, what the fuck?
As Danny is dealing with the tail end of his alcoholism, Abra is being born and growing up. And their two storylines run parallel for a good time before they meet.
Let's just say they have the ability to talk to each other, but they don't know how.
Yeah, exactly. And... the other interesting thing is that this brings in a new side of people that interact with the ability to shine. There are people who call that ability steam. Because if you kill someone with the ability to shine, they release a substance.
That you huff.
And it gives you life. It can help you live longer. and it also increases your abilities if you're one of these people that can ingest the steam and can see the steam.
It's blood for a vampire.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
yeah, exactly. They're basically shining vampires.
So there is this band of just fucking horrible, horrible people, pieces of shit. What do they call themselves?
I forget. It's really escaping me right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the woman that leads them is on the cover.
The True Knot.
The True Knot.
The True Knot is a group of individuals that drive around in a caravan and basically are just watching those touristy people, just people easily, just people...
Easy to blend in with.
Yeah, easy to blend in with, but also, like, they're gonna rip you off. Like, they will pickpocket you. These are gypsies of America.
Yeah.
The worst of the worst pieces of shit. They all have something in common where, hold on. They all have something in common, and it kind of goes back to what you're saying, but with steam, where it's like, they need this steam to... stay alive. Some of these people, I would say they're all very spiritually sensitive. And one way or another, they shine. Nowhere near as Danny and Abra, but they shine, and they are looking for people that shine like Danny and Abra because they want to kill them.
Yeah, they're more of consumers.
Yeah, exactly.
Danny and Abra are producers.
Leeches.
They're consumers.
Yeah, they are leeches.
And they even can benefit from mass tragedies. I won't go further into detail about that one, but I thought that was a pretty crazy part of the book, where something happens, there's a lot of death, and they can actually absorb the steam from all those who shined within that tragedy.
Which is just like a fucking hot box of just steam. It's
they get reinvigorated by it.
Yeah, exactly. They're horrible people. Where Abra can make the shine on her own. She just is producing it at a mass rate. These people need to kill people to get it.
The other cool aspect of this to me is in The Shining, Danny had Halloran, the cook. In this, Danny is basically Halloran to Abra.
To Abra, yeah. It's a Jedi Master type of thing.
Yeah.
There's a great ending to this.
Yeah.
Ending is great. Like, that is one of the few Stephen King books where I could say, from start to finish, it was good. And it's bold, bro. He's going back to one of his best works ever, and he's like, we need to kind of finish this. I think a driving thing for him was the alcoholism, because we all know that he's a, recovering alcoholic. Plays a big part in this.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of himself in older Danny.
Exactly. There's definitely it's a passion project for sure. But really, guys, like, it's a good book, man. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's like super good, but like it's not, I don't know. I think 7 is a fair.
I would agree with you, but for people who read The Shining and loved it like I did, that's my favorite Stephen King book.
Yeah.
This does it justice. Sometimes you get worried about a sequel, whether it's a movie or a book, ruining what was laid down by the first, the original.
Exactly.
And it does not do that at all. It continues it in a really good way, and it even adds some new things that don't detract from the story.
The Overlook's in it too.
That's true. I wanted to leave that one out. That's a nice little surprise, people who read The Shining book.
Yeah, and now I didn't read The Shining before I read this. I read it afterwards, but even still, you still get it.
Yeah.
But if you read The Shining, you just kind of have that much more into it. This book came out in 2013, so it's still pretty new.
One of our younger weekly wormholes.
Yeah, exactly. One of our more younger weekly intestinal worms.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just kind of wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. I know some people might know about this, but this really is kind of one that kind of flies under the radar, just because it doesn't, it's just the big ones that kind of get,
Yeah, at least the Pet Cemeteries and The Shinings and, all those.
The Cujos, which isn't that great. But, Stephen King, Doctor Sleep.
Yep.
This is a good book.
Yeah, pick it up, check it out, read it.
Once again, my name is Mike. I'm going to be here every single episode. This is Matt. He's the co-host. He might not be here for some episodes. But guys, thank you again. If you like this video, subscribe. If you like it so much, press the thumbs up button. It kind of helps us out. It doesn't help us at all.
Would you say smash?
Smash that like button, bitches. And if you like it so much, leave a comment. Be like, hey Mike, get a haircut. Trim your nose hairs. Something, I don't know.
The Let's Go Devils, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Just throw it out there.
You could say that. hockey's a good sport. But all right, guys, thank you so much. We will see you later. Podcast out.
See ya.